Hello my dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This coffee cup reading is for all Libra and it's for the month of November, a little bit over 2025. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you. This is about every area of your life, every aspect that the heavens, the universe want you to know. My dear Libra, your cup is gorgeous. It's absolutely amazing. I was overwhelmed to see all the great new chapters that are opening in your life. But first, I'd like to say that for those of you who are new to the channel, I want you to be mindful that prior to this reading, I do meditate and I'm given a lot of information which I'll write down on a piece of paper and deliver that to you at the end of the reading. So stay tuned for that. I'd like to welcome you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for watching those those of you who are watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week just to support my health. I'm very much in gratitude for that. I'd like to convey my best wishes to all of you, each and every one of you. And I'd like to show you how beautiful your cup is before I begin. There it is. Look at it. That is incredible. There is so much going on here. Oh my God, look at that. There's an ET here. I wonder if you can see that. Let's just see. There's an ET here. There, just there. You see that? That's the face of an ET, the eyes and everything. Well, a gray, sort of like a, not an ET, a gray, like an alien. Maybe some of you Libras are into sort of studying about aliens and wanting to know about bizarre, strange things in our world and extraterrestrials and all that. Okay. Now, let us begin with seeing what are the most important factors in your reading, starting from the beginning. Wow, that looks like a spaceship. Now, what's wrong with me today? I'm sorry, my dear viewers. I'm going to concentrate. Okay, what I'm seeing here is they're both connected. That's what I'm trying to see, like the beginning and the end. Okay, so there is a situation here where, okay, you may be doubting or you might have some suspicion about something. Don't give in to doubt, whatever you do, or suspicion, because it can only lead to disappointment. Try to be positive, but also, I don't mean just positive blindly, but go deep into the situation, analyze it well, and just so that you can make the right decision. I do see that it's important for you to be very honest with your feelings when you're making these decisions, especially when you're dealing with those around you. You've got to keep your expectations real. It's amazing. I saw very similar to this in Virgo. Those Libras who have Virgo in them, or if you're a cuspy Libra Virgo, keeping your expectations real are this is the only way for you to be able to move forward. That's what I'm trying to say here. And in the process of it, you are a bit concerned. You want to safeguard a situation. You don't want to lose something or someone or a situation. So you're trying to safeguard it. You're trying to protect it. But sometimes some situations are just destined to finish, to come to an end. And you'll see that in due time. You just got to be a little bit patient and wait a little bit. You got to wait. It looks like 7. I see number 7. 7 weeks from now, there's going to be a lot of freedom coming your way. And then once you do wait a little bit, you will see that there is a situation that will disrupt your life a little bit, but you need to face that situation. It's hard for you to safeguard it. Something's going to happen and you've got to be able to be strong enough to be able to move forward with that and to be able to deal with that. In fact, there is a lot of strength given to you. There's a lot of power here. There's ancient I've got to be careful. How do we speak here? There are heavenly beings, there are angels, and there are angels that are looking after you. Do you see this here, these arches? They're very bizarre the way they are. They look like an ancient time where there were things that used to be engraved in this. And why is this coming to you? Why is this in your reading? I'll tell you why. Because it looks to me like there may have been some sort of a contract or a deal that's happened in the past or past lives, and you were given the very strong power to be able to maneuver your way through it, to work through it, to sacrifice, to go the extra mile, even at the cost of your health. You have done that, and you've done well, my dear Libra. But now it's reached a level where it's out of your hands. It's a situation where it's got to come to a closure. And this closure actually is about an ending. Something is ending. This area where you are defeated, where you are feeling defeat and there's nothing you can do, there's nothing in your hands, it's a situation that has to come to an end. Now, when the situation does come to an end, I do see you feeling a bit insecure, a bit uncomfortable, a bit fearful even. Maybe you're a bit afraid because of what's going to happen or the change. Maybe because you don't like the change. What on earth is this wrong with this? Yes, that's it. I can pass it through. Okay. I do see that in a way you were tied down to this situation for a long time, maybe years. And it was a situation that was, you wanted to go, you wanted to leave, but you couldn't. You were stuck. Maybe you had signed contracts. Maybe you had deals that you had to finish. But finally now that situation is coming to an end. The situation that you should have left such a long time ago. There is a situation also, again, connected to a child maybe. There was something connected to this child or maybe there is a situation now that you have to leave for the sake of a child. Some of you were dealing with a child that might have been wounded, and doesn't mean like a wounded as in a battle or blood or anything like that. No, wounded as in something to do with parents, a lack of parents not being around, and they were feeling sort of abandoned or feeling alone. That's the wound I'm talking about. And you were there maybe to make up for that. You stood with that situation and dealt with it and took. Now, this is really a contradicting here, because what I'm saying is that there are two situations happening. They're very, very similar. Some of you have gone through this and now you're closing that chapter. And some of you are closing a chapter in order to go and take care of a child that needs your help now. Maybe it's an adult child now and they need your help. They feel abandoned. They feel that they're alone. So either way, you have reached an impasse and you're leaving a chapter of your life and a beautiful new chapter is starting. What is starting is incredible. You are setting boundaries. You are sort of not taking things quickly. You're taking your time. You're saying like, yes, I'm going to do this for sure, but I've got to finish everything that I've got to, and I've got to do it properly, and then I'll finally be able to move forward. I'm seeing you reflecting a lot, thinking a lot about decision making and how to proceed and what to do, and then finally you're taking a stand and you're grounding yourself and you're realizing what the best course of action is and how to proceed and how to move forward. You're setting boundaries and you are fighting all the way to the end, but you're winning. There is a win-win situation for you. You're resting from a big battle. You're leaving the battle behind and starting a great new chapter where you are going to be elevated, where you are going to be living a very comfortable life. I see everything change. The way this new life is destined for you is different than where you were. There is more fun, more excitement, more community, more people, more love. And also there's elevation. I see money. I see a lot of high levels of money where you are very much empowered. You're feeling wealthy, buying everything new, a new home, new furniture, new lifestyle, a new car. So I'm seeing you elevated on a high level and you're loving it. It's like you're feeling abundant and you're amazed at all that you're achieving. And it's all because of this amount of money that's coming. I do see Aladdin's lamp here, like a wish being granted. And it looks like this is something that is being connected to your ancient karmic chapters where you had taken on missions and you were sacrificing and doing. So, and now even more, you are still sacrificing a new particular sacrifice where you're moving forward and starting a new chapter. And that new chapter does look like there is, again, some sort of a child or it could be someone that might be an adult who might be like a child and you might take care of them, nurture them, or nurture the child within. That could be also another possibility. So that's really incredible. I do see that there's a beautiful fish here. It's one of those gorgeous koi kind of fish. It's a very expensive fish. Your self-worth is rising. Luck and abundance are surrounding you. You're very proud of what you're achieving. You are moving forward, even though there may be some people around where you're leaving and moving forward. Maybe they are feeling left alone, but you are sort of moving forward. There's forgiveness. Maybe they're forgiving you for leaving. Maybe they're upset that you're leaving, and then there's forgiveness. But you are overcoming all obstacles and moving forward without a doubt. I see a beautiful home. I see a beautiful gate. I see a gorgeous garden filled with roses. Now, you are alone in this place, but it's shown to me that you won't be alone too long. I do see somebody entering your life. This someone is unlike anyone you've met before. This new beginning with someone, it's going to be a great friendship. This person has got Taurus in them. Perhaps I see Taurus here. I also see great victory coming your way, an amazing victory where you're seeing things very clearly. Something supernatural is taking place over here. This supernatural and the eyes and the entity here, the ET that I was talking about, this is about, it represents seeing. Maybe you're going to find that this person that enters your life, you mirror each other. You see each other well, and through the eyes and spirituality, it shows to me that it's someone from your past lives. When you look in each other's eyes, you know that this is someone I've met before, this is someone I've known before, and yet you haven't, that kind of a feeling. So there is going to be a lot of change and a lot of upgrade in this particular relationship. It's starting as a very strong and long-term friendship. Then it's going to maybe turn into love. You are going to be loved by this person. They are going to love you. There's going to be a lot of love. But there is also another situation where somebody doesn't want to lose you. So they're going to do something. But you got to pay attention to the red flags. They're saying that there is someone that doesn't want to lose you. They're finally realizing they made mistakes. It's somebody, again, there's that Taurus, the buffalo's ears. It could be a buffalo also, Chinese ear of the buffalo, but I see Taurus more than buffalo here. And I'm also seeing that this person doesn't want to lose you, so they are going to be fighting for you once they know you're leaving or you're going. But you've got to be very careful, because I do see that you need to pay attention to the red flags. Maybe you might be in a position where you've got to make a choice. But I do see you letting go. Unfortunately, you're letting go of the past and you're moving forward without a doubt. My dear Libra, even though you might be feeling sad that you're leaving someone behind, but I feel like, yes, you are leaving the past behind. It's someone of earth energy without a doubt. It could be Taurus, very strong Taurus. Or it could be someone that might have Capricorn in them, or Virgo. But Taurus, the main one I'm seeing here. You're leaving. You're going. You are going to be very supportive of this person. I see money exchanging here. Maybe you're buying them a gift. Maybe you're supporting them financially because you're very capable. I'm seeing a lot of capacity, money capacity. In fact, there is so much that you have that you're helping people around you. And you're rising above everything. Above it all. You're rising to a high level degree. And there is a situation to do with pride. And your pride has been hurt. So I think you're taking the high road and ending something that you didn't want to end. But maybe this person didn't appreciate you at the time. So you're sort of letting go and going. You're following the guidance of the heavens of your heart. And prosperity is going to be all over the place for you. It's just going to be overwhelming. I see a lot of your wishes and dreams coming true. And there's that situation again, which I love. Like a doorway, a spiritual door opening for you. Showing that a lot of your dreams are going to be manifested one after another in this new chapter, which is going to be beautiful. I also see that you've been looking for something inside you. Something was missing and you're finally finding it. You're finding that which makes you feel complete, and you want to celebrate. You want to celebrate life. You want to celebrate the contentment and the happiness that you're feeling, the fact that you're overjoyed, and how much good fortune you have. And not only money, big money you have, but also you're feeling fortunate with the people around you and the life that you're living. I do see there's an adventure, excitement coming your way. And then finally, after a long time maybe not too long, but a long time, I'd say a year or so, you will finally fall in love with that person who was going to be a friend. You're meeting a friend who's going to be very supportive. That friend, I feel like you are moving towards a relationship with. Like, this is a November reading, but the cup is showing me future so much into next year. It's incredible. You're going to realize one thing about this person, that the love that you have with each other, it's incredible. It can do miracles. It can change lives. So, and it's like when you look at in their eyes and you see them, you see through their eyes, you see like you've known them from somewhere. Like, where do I know you from? It's that kind of feeling. And that's a soulmate feeling. It's a union of hearts, union of souls, and one that is so spectacular. It is absolutely past life kind of connection. And that's what's happening. You are also going to be around community. There's people around you. When I say community, I mean there are people that are, like, when you're moving to this new area, you are doing things, like you're participating more. You're not so isolated. You're more into action, more into adventure, more into going out, music, parties, music. There's a lot of music, eating out, dancing perhaps. There's a lot of that happening. This is a different chapter. You haven't lived like this for a long time, so you're going to be really enjoying it. Now, the star signs that I'm seeing here that you'll be overwhelmed with, and the more the numbers they are, that means the more that a lot of Libras will be impacted by that number. Like, for example, I'm seeing double water energy here. Pisces leading the way. There's 4 Pisces. There are 3 Cancer and 2 Scorpios. So when I have 4 Pisces, that means you are going to be, the majority of Libra are going to be dealing with Pisces as a number 1 in water energy. It's leading the way by 4. Then comes second Cancer, 3 Cancers, and then 2 Scorpio. So that's the water energy. As for fire energy, again, there's double fire energy. And the double, this time we've got Sagittarius 3 times. We've got Leo 3 times, so that's very strong. We don't have 4, but we have 3. And then there's 2 Aries. It does show that this person will have fire energy in them because it's double. The fire is double, the water is double. So there could be a water energy with fire. Like, for example, a Pisces with Sagittarius, a Pisces with Aries, and so forth. A Pisces with Leo. It could be that. But I do see that very strong for you. The other factor is there's another energy very strong, double, which is Earth. I see Earth energy, and Taurus being number 1, 1, 2, 3 Taurus, Libra. So not your average Taurus. It's a Taurus that's got Libra in them, which makes them more versatile, more easygoing, and more balanced. And less stubborn, because Taurus are beautiful people. They're grounded, they're real, they're incredible, but they can be a little bit rigid or sort of fixed. But it can, because they've got Libra in them, it makes them more, more versatile, more flexible. So Taurus, Libra, very strong here. Then comes Virgo, and Virgo has also Gemini in it. There's the Mercury, Virgo, Gemini, and then I see Capricorn 3. So there's 3 of each. That means you are going to be dealing strong with a double Earth, someone that's got strong Earth in them. Now comes the air energy. This is where it's going to get very interesting. As the air energy comes, what I see is, I see that there is Aquarius here. There's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 Aquarius. So many of you might be dealing, Libra always deals with Aquarius. So Aquarius, they're very strong. But I also see Libra Taurus 3 times. Libra Taurus 3 times means that Taurus, which we saw in the Earth energy that had Libra 3 and 3, that makes it 6. So that makes it very strong. Taurus, Libra, very strong. Remember I said there is a situation where you're leaving behind a Taurus, maybe an Earth energy leaving behind, and you're feeling guilty, and you don't want to, they don't want to lose you. There was that kind of situation connected. Maybe that's connected to that. A very strong Earth energy. The other strong Earth energy is Virgo. Now I've got Gemini in the air energy. Remember we said there was Virgo with Gemini 3. Now I'm seeing in the air energy there's 1, 2, 3 Gemini, but they are Virgo Gemini. So that makes it again, the Virgo Gemini becomes 6, because we had the Virgo in the Earth energy with Gemini, and then we had it again in the air energy, Gemini with Virgo, so that makes it 6. So Taurus, Libra 6 times, Virgo, Gemini 6 times. Pisces was the strongest in the water 4 times, and then Aquarius was very strong also, as in 4 for the air energy. Wow. Now let's move on to the Chineses. I'm seeing the snake here very strong. Oh, sorry, the dog first. Chinese year of the dog comes first, then comes the Chinese year of the snake. Chinese year of the dog 4 times, the snake there's 4 times. Then there is Chinese year of the monkey, and that's 4 times too. Then there is the rat. 1, 2, 3, 4 rats, Chinese year of the rat. Then there is the ox buffalo. 1, 2, 3. 3? 3. There's no 4. So 3 Chinese year of the ox buffalo. But then there is 4 horses. 1, 2, 3, 4 horses, Chinese year of the horse. Then there is 3 dragons. 1, 2, 3 dragons. Then there is a sheep here. Yeah, 3 goats or sheep. They call it goat or sheep. 3 of them. And there is 1 kitty cat, which is 1 rabbit, Chinese year of the rabbit. So now, my dear viewers, now that we understand all this, I'm going to go into the, without the glasses, into the messages that have come across with it and deliver these to you. It says, accept challenges. Do I need the glasses? Bear with me. No. Accept challenges. Trust your inner power. You've got a lot of power within you. Trust the challenges. You will overcome them all. There are challenges until you leave. I saw that they're all over the place until you leave that chapter. You are going to go through a lot of challenges, but you are going to overcome them. Have faith in the power that's within you. It says power and wealth. Be caution with the amount of wealth you will have. Oh my God, glasses on. I got to see this properly. Right. Have a look at this. It says power and wealth. Be cautious with the amount of wealth you will have. Big changes. So the big money, that's why I saw you doing charities, helping, even helping the people that you're leaving behind. You're feeling guilty of supporting others, doing things maybe, and then moving and buying everything new. You've got so much wealth. So big changes are coming, my dear Libra. And you've got to be very cautious when you have power and wealth. When you have a lot of wealth, it gives you a lot of power. But you've got to be cautious with the amount of wealth. So it's a big amount. Play the lotto or the lottery. Have a look at your money reading. This is big. It says, I need more time. You need more time. Maybe that's why you're fighting your grounds, where you need more time. You see this? Maybe when I said you was sort of setting grounds and setting boundaries and saying, I need time. You need time maybe to finish everything before you actually move from that chapter that was so beautiful over here. From all of this, you're moving forward. I want a future with you. Oh my goodness. There is someone that, remember I said someone doesn't want to lose you. Maybe there is someone, or there could be the one that's coming, which is going to be a great friendship that turns into something magnificent, which is a soulmate. I want a future with you. Okay, it could be someone with strong muscles. There's something about someone's strong muscles, or maybe your muscles need strengthening. There's a reason for September. Okay, so it says reason, and then September. Reason could be connected to someone that's born in September, which is Libra or Virgo. Maybe the reason is a Virgo Gemini, because you had a lot of Virgo Gemini. The reason could be Libra, Taurus, Libra. Trust is a problem. Here we go. I was trying to work it out. Reason, September, trust. There's a problem with trusting this person. That's why you're walking away. That's why they said red flags. Red flags because you don't trust that situation or that person. Someone that might have Libra in them. Okay, so there is an angel supporting you, like I saw. There is a guardian angel watching over you, that's for sure. Very soon, something big is going to happen. And it's going to happen connected to 2. And I've been given 2 and February 2026. The 2 is also connected to the Chinese year of the ox or buffalo. It is connected to people that are Aquarius. We had 4 Aquarius in the reading, and also Pisces. We had 4 Pisces. So 2 is connected to Aquarius and Pisces, and they were both 4 by 4. And also the timing, February 2026. Something massive is happening. Now I'm going to continue with all the initials of people that you are going to be dealing with on a high level. The more the number, the more Libras are going to be dealing with those people. That's why they are always 4s or 5s. It just shows that many of you will be dealing with these letters, these initials. They're going to be impacting a lot of Libras. So we're starting with 5 C's for Charlie or Canada, 5. 4 times K for kangaroo, 4 times J for Japan, 4 times Y for yes, 4 times E for eggs, twice H for horse, twice X for X-rays. X is also shield for shield or Sean or Sheila. Twice the letter F for fox, twice the letter A for Alaska, Antarctica, twice the letter G for giraffe or grass, and then the rest are all 1. S for sweet, T for tiger, R for Rome. Just bear with me. I want to see if this is W. W for willow or winter, N for no, and M for money. Then I was given 1, 2, 3, 4, oh my God, 4 numbers. Let me go through these numbers. They're very important. Number 4 was given to me twice. Number 8 was given to me twice. So I'm going to go with the ones that are twice. That means they're going to impact many Libras. So number 4 is connected to the Chinese year of the rabbit. Okay, this is a clue for you. If you don't have a rabbit, someone born the Chinese year of the rabbit, there was one rabbit on its own. So it looked like an isolated rabbit. Somebody born in that year. The 4 is also connected to very good success, extreme quick success coming your way quickly from the time you see this all the way up to April 2026. It is connected to April 2026. It is connected to people that are born in April who are Taurus. Remember, we had 6 Taurus, Libra, and also it is to do with Aries. And we did have 3 Aries also. But the Libra Taurus was stronger. So that's the 4. And like I said, from the time you see this cup up to April 2026, a lot of success is coming. It's coming quickly and it's not stopping for a long time. That's why you will be overwhelmed with wealth. The next double number was number 8, connected to the Chinese year of the goat, connected to also people that are born in August, who are Virgo and Leo. There was Leo, there was Virgo, there was 6 Virgos with Gemini. Very strong, and September was mentioned here also, so that's another Virgo. August is another Virgo. Virgo, Gemini 6 times in your reading. It shows that it's going to be a situation to do with ascending to high levels, ranking up. From the time you see this reading up to 8 weeks, you are going to be transcending to high levels and overcoming a lot of issues and surpassing them and going higher and higher. The next number, we have number 9, which is overcoming an obstacle and then going through a lot of happiness and entertainment. 9 is connected to the Chinese year of the monkey. 9 is also connected to September. Something about September, or someone born in September who is a Libra, or for those Libras that are born in September, or it can be Virgo, and there were 6 Virgo Gemini here. 6, 7 now with the 8 and the 9 and the September. Virgos all over the place. And there is a reason to do with Virgo also. Reason, September. Okay, so moving on to the 9. 9, from the time you see this all the way to 9 weeks, I would say, there is going to be one challenge overcome, and then you are going to have a lot of fun, a lot of entertainment, a lot of excitement, a lot of movement. Then we have the last one is number 6. Number 6 is connected to the Chinese year of the snake. It is connected to the Sia 2025. It is also connected to June. People born in June are Cancer and Gemini. We had Gemini, Virgo 6, 7, 8 times. And of course, Cancer we had 4 times, I think. 3. Pisces was 4, yeah. Cancer was 3. And the 6 is all about rebirth and new life. It is about love. It's about healing due to love. Healing from situations of love, forgiveness, moving forward, transforming, changing, having a lot of healing, a lot of peace, and a lot of spirituality. A lot of spirituality. From the time you see this all the way to June 2026. That's going to be so much peace, so much love, so much transmutations. Because you are starting a new lease of life, a rebirth, a new way of life. And that is the end of your reading. It is incredible. It is massive. It is so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Your feedback is wonderful. I love it and I welcome it. wholeheartedly, and so I do with the gratitude I have for those of you who are supporting me by watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week for supporting my health. I do appreciate that so much. Please keep up the good work. You're doing well, and I'm absolutely thankful. Accept my best wishes, regards to each and every one of you, with a lot of love and light and a lot of peace. Namaste.